welcome back. Today is an exciting vlog, but also a different vlog because Malish is not here. As you can see, it's me and Jake and my parents up front. We going backpacking. Woo! We are up by Mammoth Lakes in California, which is about 5 hours north of where we live. We're going backpacking to a place called the 20 Lakes Basin. Starts at Saddlebag Lake. We got permits, we got all our backpacks in the back, and we are pumped. It's just gonna be a quick little overnight trip, but that'll be fun to bring you guys along. To our campsite, and we're on a gravel road. It's a little bumpy, but so far no high clearance needed, but it's super pretty. There's this little stream right on the side of the road. After a bumpy ride, we're about to come up on Saddlebag Lake. Woo! There it is. We made it in, and there's bathrooms. My mom likes that. There's the lake. We're gonna hike down and around and up into that region. Woo! We are all suited up and on the trail. We're gonna take it super slow because we are at over 10,000 feet, but look at how pretty this lake is. This is Saddlebag Lake. We're gonna hike around this side, and then we go up into the 20 Lakes Basin, which is over there, and we'll spend the night somewhere over there in like about 3 or 4 miles. Super excited. Woo! Jake, any thoughts?
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Josh and Melissa. Make sure to subscribe and smash that like button.
You heard it here first. We have almost made it to the other side of the lake. How's everybody doing? Woo! Good? Doing good. Feeling that lack of oxygen a little bit. Once we round this lake, I think the main part of the climbing happens. We have to get to a little bit higher elevation to the lake's basin. Look at that view though. I'm a sucker for a lake. We are headed away from the lake and up towards Lundy Pass. I was a little worried the pass would be like a super high elevation gain, but I think it's just this little hill in front of us. I think we're just going along this and then right through there. So that shouldn't be too bad at all. It's super pretty out here. We're just taking it slow, having fun. Mom and Jake are way faster than me, speed demons. The first of our tiny lakes, look at that. Nice pretty little alpine lake. One of the cool things we're noticing about being over 10,000 feet, you actually have grass on the ground in Eastern California. Look at that, it's green in August. First stream crossing. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it. So cool. Look at all these different kinds of rocks. Orangey brown there. Looks like there's some iron in there. We just got through the pass. This is the third big lake we've seen. So cool. Look at these two adventurers. Climbing a peak.
Good looking better.
That's what I've always said about you, Jake. That is just pretty. That's a nice little seat, Mom. So we just crested the pass right up there, and now we're going down this crazy rock slide canyon. There's my dad, there's Jake, there's lake number 4. Woo! But yeah, look at this. It's a nice path still, but it's basically just a flat section of this rock slide. I could see it getting a little sketchy if it were raining or if there were snow or something, but in August, it's pretty great. Also, I would recommend, just a tip that I'm thinking so far, if you do this hike, do it counterclockwise, because the part where we gained elevation wasn't very treacherous. It was just kind of a nice, gentle grade. But if you were doing it the opposite way, you'd have to be climbing all of this, and that seems pretty tough. So I'd recommend going counterclockwise if you do this loop. Also, I would recommend hiking the eastern half of Saddlebag Lake because the western half trail is kind of sketchy, so I'd skip it. We just got down to this lake. This might be the best one so far. There's a little stream running into the lake right there. There's some mountains. Jake, what do you think?
Must be from Portland because I'm a trailblazer.
Oh. Are you just gonna try as many one-liners as possible on this vlog?
That's my goal.
What else
Melissa
you got for me?
can't stop me now.
That's true. We miss Melissa. Comment down below if you miss Melissa, because I do. Here's the outlet to this lake. It goes right here. And here's the first sign we've seen on this entire hike. but the outlet cruises through here. There's kind of like a little rock dam, and then it goes all the way down that stream, and it connects to Lundy Canyon, which goes down that way. Super pretty in there, and the sign says Lundy Lake is that way, which is down at the bottom of Lundy Canyon. Says, I have no idea, is that way. Can anyone read that? Snack time! Took a break once we crossed that little stream. We're eating snacks. Mom's got a granola bar. Jake's digging into his PB&J, and my dad's digging into his PB&J. And I have a Whole30 approved beef bar. It's supposed to be habanero cherry walnut. I got these at grocery outlet for super cheap. Beef bar review, here we go. It's nice and soft. That's interesting. I see why they call it beef bar now. It's more like a granola bar made out of beef than like beef jerky. Cherry, whatever else it was, the walnut, is like mixed in with the beef. But it's pretty good. Okay, updated review. We no longer like the beef bar. The first bite was okay, I think maybe because I was just really hungry from the hike, but the consistency is weird. It's like they blended the beef with cherry or something. It's just odd. It's a pass for me and my mom and my dad who tried it. Now I'm going to Lara Bar Cashew Cookie, which I know I love. Jake, how you doing, pal? So majestic in the wind. Yes. Back on the road again, walking around this lake, and the sun has just disappeared behind a mountain. We really got to make it to camp before dark. This is our route. So cool though. You're just constantly hiking right along these lakes. Beautiful. And I think our campsite should only be under a mile to get to. Might be wishful thinking, but that's the hope. Look at that stream. This is so pretty. Woohoo! No backpacks. We made it to our camp. Shamrock Lake is right over this ridge. We're in this little hollow. One, you're not allowed to camp within 100 feet of water. And two, it's super protected. There's like a hill right here and a hill over there. We're kind of down in this little hollow. Perfect camp spot. We're gonna lay one tent here, one tent there. We done did it, Mom. Let's go take a look at the lake. You can just pop up over this hill. Island, island, island. Progress made by Mom and Dad. Progress made by me and Jake. Aww. Now I'm gonna take Jake with me and we're gonna use my brand new water filter at the lake to get ourselves some water for dinner and just for more drinking. Let's try this puppy out. This is my filter, an MSR something or other, but it's got this little tube with a first filter on it that dips into the water and then has this little cleanliness cap. You squeeze this and it acts like a pump. Supposedly you have to prime it 10 times. It's working, yeah. We are cooking dinner. The pot is boiling, but because we're at such high altitude, it boils at a really low temperature, so you have to cook it for actually quite a while in boiling water, even though it's only top ramen. Things you learn. So we finally got the ramen cooked. Tasty, sweet, and they also have some really good smelling instant mashed potatoes in there. And now I am about to make my dehydrated chili. So here's the chili, just little dehydrated flakes. I'm gonna fill this up and then I think I need to put water in it and let it stand. And then I'm gonna turn on the jet boil. We'll see how this goes. Everything is theoretically fully cooked in here. I can't hurt myself that bad. And it's super lightweight. So I've got about half of my chili in there. It's about 2 cups of the dried chili. And now I think you pour water up to its level and then we let it sit for 5 minutes and then it should be a lot more hydrated and then I'll start warming it up. Okay, so the chili has now soaked for like 5 to 10 minutes. I'm now gonna turn it on and hopefully, because right now the water's not soaking into the chili very well. So I think once I warm it up, it might soak in a little better. Look at that, it's looking like chili. There's no more of the flakes. They all got absorbed into the water. I'm excited to try it. Hopefully it's good. I will say this is a little soupier than when I first made the chili, but that's just because I added more water and it's actually probably better. So by the way, I think I briefly mentioned this. I'm doing Whole30, so backpacking food is super hard. So I ended up making my own Whole30 compliant chili at home and then putting it in a food dehydrator, dehydrating it, carrying it up here, and that's why that was dehydrated chili. I'm very nervous. It's tasty. Tastes like it did before I dehydrated it. Hearty thumbs up. Good night, Jake.
Good night.
Good morning, you guys. It is about 7:30 a.m. and check out this view we got. The mountains reflecting in the water. The water's so still, so beautiful. Gonna walk back to our camp, which is just around this corner, because it's probably time to make some coffee. Slept okay last night. Jake was in my tent, seemed to sleep pretty well. I sort of had a headache, I think probably from a little bit of dehydration, but I didn't want to drink too much water because I didn't want to have to pee all night. That was the dilemma. Super pretty. Coffee time. Loving my jet boil, thanks Mariah. The cool thing about a jet boil, that little orange thing shows you that it's getting close to boiling. Once it gets to the top, it'll be boiling. Got my coffee. Cheers, Mom.
Cheers.
She has a mocha. Drinking our instant coffee. All packed up. See you later, campsite. We're on the move again. Look at how cool Jake and my mom look on that rock pile. This part of the trail looks a little bit treacherous. Big old rocks. So we think we're a little bit more than halfway. So hopefully today might even be a bit shorter than yesterday, which I'm happy with. Here's a view of Shamrock Lake. Wow. We made it to Steelhead Lake, and there's some guys over there that are gonna cliff jump, it looks like. Right down there. That elevation really takes it out of you.
Yeah.
Also, Jake is trying to win this contest for a company called Nature Backs. So he's changing shirts so that I can take a picture of him in the shirt on this rock. That's where we're at. Look at this stream crossing. Most of our stream crossings on this trip have been pretty chill, but this one's actually a real stream. Woo. This is fun. Nobody fell in. Nice work, everyone. This is Steelhead Lake still. So pretty. We're not sure if it's because there's steelhead in the lake or if because the lake is shaped like a steelhead. So if anybody knows, comment down below. Water break. You guys see that? There's the marmot. Woo! Another lake. This is probably our last lake before Saddlebag Lake, which is the lake we entered on, is right there. So we are almost done for the day. Made it back to Saddlebag Lake. This is our final lake, going right to the other end of the lake. Then we'll be there. This backpack's feeling heavier. How are you feeling?
I'm ready to be done.
This was a very nice distance, I think, for a first backpacking trip. We are all gonna be very tired, but it was doable for sure. Highly recommend. So close. 8 miles feels longer with this backpack on. I will say that. But in general, this has been such a cool hike. Pretty much everything that I could have hoped for. At least 10 lakes and some really pretty mountains. All in all, very worth it. These are the faces of survivors. This is the face of a survivor.
Stop it.
So we made it back. We're gonna leave our backpacks here and my dad and I are gonna go grab the car. I almost forgot, guys, but we gotta get in the water. We've been hiking around all these lakes. So car park's right there where we dropped our backpacks off, and my dad and I are about to jump in again. That's cold on the feet. That is the way to end a hike. We actually only hiked close to 4 miles this morning, but we did it in just over 2 hours. So we really cruised on the way back. Anyway, that was a really fun trip. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye. We are, oh, phone just fell. Let's see if we can see it. We're golden here. Oh yeah. Hashtag follow for follow. I guess I probably shouldn't. Was that a sweet shot? Coffee time. Whoa. A hearty thumbs up.